Because now, for me, you put your hat on Fatty, on Pedri, on these sort of players, on De Jong to grow, you know, really show a clear blueprint, really identify certain players who could be involved. I can't lie, from Barca, I think you need to move heaven and earth to at least get one of Haaland or Mbappe. It's long if you don't, innit? It's unless you've got the next Messi calling somewhere and he doesn't even know, boy, it's peak. What's the situation with Moise Keane? I don't know, man. You know, he's at Everton, innit? So, boy, probably got more of a chance of breaking through Everton. To be fair, it would have been cool for the squad. If Messi wins them their first Champions League in his first season, does that make him a better figure in PSG's history than Neymar? Probably. Where are you from? France. You live right next to the PSG ground. If they get Pogba, it's a long day, trust me. Ramos is going to forget where he is in training, see Messi, and take him out for the season. Boy. Khalid, my opinions on Yachin Adli, good player, but for my extended opinions, please go and check out the first live stream I did today and check out the timestamps to see specifically where I spoke on him. I think I spoke on him midway through, to be fair. What else are you guys saying? Do you think if City get Kane, do you think they'll be the closest contenders to PSG? Well, yeah, but I think, you know, as at this moment in time, you've got to say Chelsea because they hold the title, you know. Chelsea hold the targets. I'd say Chelsea. You can never write off Bayern Munich. Juventus have a good squad, and you know I think they've got a great manager in Allegri, and they've got Ronaldo, so you can't rule them out. As rubbish as Barcelona, I don't, by their standards, and I don't give them a chance. Football's funny, man. More time, it'll be the team you don't really expect, a team that you can't see doing this thing. Messi's not getting number 10. Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, space in behind as they're not tracking back. That's the thing, you know. So do you need box-to-box midfielders? Do you even need a flat midfield three? Do you need 2 flat midfielders and like one variety to get it to them? Who knows? That's where I think you need Paul Pogba. Because you shouldn't be trying to build your team around Ronaldo. Funny enough, you know, Messi and Ramos are exceptions because they're the same logic. They're around the same age as Ronaldo. But, you know, Ronaldo is not old enough to be building your team around. You let him play, complement the thing and do everything, but it is what it is. Bro, I'm not going to lie. This past week really shows football is a money game. All the oil clubs made major moves. Joseph, in case we didn't know already, yeah, is what it is, man. Who's beating this PSG side, bro? Probably Lens or something. Do you think Mbappe will learn how to become a better team player now that Messi becomes their main man? Well, I think in general he needs to. So I'd like to think so. The world watching France, how lucky. This is Ronaldo's year. He's probably taking it personally that all these men are at the same team. This could go one or two ways. They could either win everything or Galacticos Part 2. And exactly, but the most exciting thing is we're going to see. You know, it's going to be very interesting. One sec, people. My phone is going to die. And I need that because how are we going to see emerging news? Because of you lot, all them Sky Sports and things, I've got their notifications on. So if anything mad happens, we can react to it. I think they'll all do defensive work. To be fair to them, though, what I mean by that is I don't think they're going to, you know, casual game, they're going to do it. You will see walking. But to be fair, you have seen Neymar in them games when it matters. You have seen Neymar trying to do the most. You have seen Mbappe trying to do the most. You have seen Messi. So I think they will. It's just a case of, are you going to get that every game? It's nonsense to suggest that, right? So, yeah, man. France, the French league has already started. What teams do you think will be in the Champions League final? Bro, the leagues ain't even... Well, France has started. I don't even know. The transfer window's not even shut. I mean, off the top of my head, a final I'd like to see just for banter, I'd say City PSG, man. Interesting comments, nonetheless, people. Some interesting outlooks on this. My water. There's my water. And it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Like, Barcelona, how have you got in here? I see an interesting comment about Griezmann, but it's gone. Yeah, it is. DG, I personally think Griezmann might flourish since the Barca team will probably be built around him. Although he's no Messi, I'll be more worried about that defense, though. I'd be worried about the whole team because suddenly there's an imbalance. Like, as much as I want them to play, one sec, my guy. Let me make this a timestamp. You know me, I love a timestamp. What happens? Barca now. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, man, I think there's a dangerous imbalance because as much as I feel they're at that point now, if you can keep the Maribias and them sort of players there and try and give the Gavis, the Nikos, Asu Fati, keep developing Pedri, obviously people like De Jong, these sort of guys, if you can just throw your hat around them and really develop them as a collective unit as well as individual, that's what they need to do now. But there's an imbalance in the team because you've got that. You still need a long. You played a dangerous game even with Messi because really Barca should be having. They should have really kept hold of Neymar or have Mbappe or Haaland. Neither player is there, because Messi. For years, Barcelona had the mantelpiece, after Ronaldinho, Messi, etc. And then you had people obviously before that. They haven't got that. I hear you and I agree. I mean, it's like school, when that guy, it was never me because I was always cool with them and I might have been the guy, but when you have that guy who's very opinionated about football or whatever, because Henry spoke about this when he left Arsenal, he felt the younger players didn't really express themselves towards because of him. How many of you have seen certain footballers, or you lot, even for some of you that are in school, you've been in PE and whatnot, certain man that you're playing for their team, they're in your team, they're not playing well because they're shook. You know that they know that you're going to get onto them, so they're not on it. But when you see them playing with their nerdy friends and all of that, they're looking like Ronaldo and Ronaldinho and the rest of it. That's how football is as well. Obviously, other players will express themselves. You've seen many people not necessarily work at clubs because they can't flourish or adapt the way they play. Benzema is still a madness, but look how Benzema adapted to playing with Ronaldo and lasted at Madrid. The same goes for Luis Suarez. By that same token, you've seen players, Griezmann, Coutinho, a lot of players through individual reasons as well, but how they adapt because Messi's going to get that key space. Neymar had to deal with it. Messi's going to, obviously, if Messi likes, you can get involved, then you will, but Messi's going to have this, as a creative man, you want to be free and you want to be in central areas. Someone's going to be predominantly on the left or whatever. So I agree with you, though. With him going, other people could step up to the plate. They might as well, they might as well just play Coutinho, Griezmann, Dembele, and just pray to God that these lot finally look like the massive outsums that they played. I don't think Griezmann's been bad for Barca. Even with Messi, I think he was all right last year, to be fair with you. He had good and bad moments, but you're right. But they have to get a song out of him because reality is life goes on in it. You still have to compete in the Champions League. Whether you win, it's another thing. You still have to compete in the league because Atletico won it. And really, Atletico look like they could retain it again, really, unless something happens. So I think that's what happens to Barca, really, and I think you're right in that sense. Or if they do what we're saying, then yeah, we might be right. But it's Barcelona. We can never really and truly know what they're on, what they're doing. 173 likes, people. Can we push towards 200? Interesting points, man. It's nice to talk about football from a neutral point of view. MSN or MNM? Well, I'm not gonna lie. MNM. It's very difficult to say. Probably better and sounds better, but for nostalgia, I just think Messi, Neymar, Suarez, that was a fantastic to watch, man. That was fantastic to watch them. Even times name, no one will talk about it, but Messi sometimes wasn't the best in that front three, game to game. There was that was the year they won the champs. Neymar did the most. Suarez was doing a madness, and obviously Neymar did his thing as well. But for me, maybe a bit of nostalgia. I just think that was better in it. So yeah, man. EG, do you think the next 3-ish years will be Atletico dominance in Spain? There's a lot of factors. You're hearing the money issues in Spain. I don't want to say 3 years because I don't think Real Madrid are going to lie down for too long. I don't know what Barca are on, but either way, Barca might pip them if they're in a position. Obviously, it's not stopped. It's stopped now, but to keep being able to be reckless with spending. And I don't think Real Madrid are going to lie down for long, but I definitely think Atletico could retain it. And it could happen. It'll be good to feel good. That would be good for the league, at least. That would be good. That will get some views. Someone else winning it and doing other things. But boy. Please, people, subscribe to DG. We need 40K before the season starts. Besma, I appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you're following on Twitch and them things there. Deluded, your work rate is insane. Big up, Clip. I appreciate that, man. Man said, DG, can you attach a link to buy PSG jersey? No. Am I getting peace for that? No. There's DG merch though, I ain't doing none of that. The hell? Is there some affiliate program for man with PSG? They ain't putting no P's in DG's pocket. You better do that your damn self. Open up the Google tab of things. What do you think this is? You think my name's Jeffrey or something? Oh, what that? I'll drop everyone else locked in. I'm to some use. Even crazy. Where's my bread? Do you think I care if PSG make bread? Where's my bread? What that? You're good, going mad. Can't lie to you. I completely forgot Depay was a footballer at this moment in time at Barcelona. Depay will lead the line. He's better than Griezmann, bro. Someone needs to. Unfortunately, I've seen you've spammed though, so I'm gonna have to block. You can no longer comment, but I hope it was worth it. Ain't gonna lie, I rate BBC more. Raw Giovanni, I'm even big as well. The mute's there. Do you think that it was right to suggest that players take a pay cut to accommodate Messi, even though they didn't create that mess? I don't think it is, but it wasn't just everybody took a pay cut, including Messi and that. I don't think it's right in principle because you lot should sort it out. And Messi don't pay my bills. Pay cut again. We all seem to think footballers are rich and things, and they are, and they should have financial freedom, but we always don't factor in, for theory, living costs. Just because he's getting paid a meal, his outspendings and his house and his rent and everything might be appropriate according to what he earns. That might mess him up. Now, if I can't pay my bills and I can't put, food in my little kids' bellies, I don't give a fuck about Messi, bro. Like, what's going on? Like, it's one of them ones. Like, so it is what it is. Great questions, though, bro. Name Suarez, apologies, in his prime was another level. So unfortunate that there's bare sick footballers that have not only played with Messi, but Ronaldo as well, in their era. MSN was on crud. MSN clocked football. Neymar goal versus Villarreal goal was dirty. If no one has seen that goal, check it out now, 100%. Man said Braithwaite going to have a great season. You know, I like Braithwaite, so why not, man? But boy, the fact that that's even a thing, the fact that you can even form a sentence with that, brazy, bro, brazy, and tells you everything, bro. Barca, you don't get here overnight, do you? You don't get here overnight. You don't get to this level of playing squad, to this level of management, to even that the fact that this their best ever player, the best ever player to kick a football has left your club and really joined your European rivals at a time where he's at least about for 2-3 years. The only saving grace is that this never happened when Messi's 26 or 22 or whatever, that you just have to hold it up for a few years. You man are on me. Connor, will you be putting more FM on YouTube? You lot want it, so I get it, man. I can't lie to you. I've actually been trying to upload the video from my live on Twitch. If you want to catch it live, bro, follow or subscribe on Twitch. But it's saying like 2 hours to upload it and things. And obviously, true, I'm doing live streams. I don't know if it's gonna mess up the quality of the live stream. So after this, I'm gonna begin the process of uploading these things. So yes, after that, how long's a piece of string? But you will see that, man. You will just have a look out. I don't lie to you, lot. Man said the pay should be on Love Island, not NorCap. To be fair, he does it all wrong, bro. Trust me, bro. Bro, it's not even direct debits, bro. What am I plugging PSG, bro? Who needs the bread more, me or PSG? Come on, man. Come on, batten up, man. Barca PSG has to happen now. I would love it. Neymar and Messi double. I would love it at the camp now. I wonder if Messi will celebrate. Gavi is a reincarnation of Xavi with a left foot absolute baller. I hear what you said, but true say Madrid and Barca keep swapping managers. Both are going through building phases and they've got stadiums to play for. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, with what's going on, that could make them lie down. But these clubs, they will find bands. And, as much as I agree with that, there's got to be some P's that we don't know about, because I don't think this Super League thing has gone away. And also, you're linked with Camavinga, Pogba, Mbappe, Haaland. Like, surely there's bread somewhere for someone. Granted, Madrid are linked with these players more, but there's got to be something somewhere, man. Someone's not telling the full truth. That's all I believe, bro. Good opinions, though. It's going to be interesting, and I would back them. Atletico look the healthiest. They've got more players in their prime. You look at the manager, he's got more of a DNA with his team, Again, another stupid decision. Directly strengthened their rivals. You handed them Luis Suarez voluntarily, and he did his thing. Again, who is making these footballing decisions at some of these clubs? What's going on? I don't even think it's little kids playing PlayStation, because they'll actually probably do the right thing. It's just incompetent middle-aged men who don't know what the hell they're doing. Like,